Calling the Bristol 440 net, calling the Bristol 440 net. Net control this evening is Kilo 4 X-Ray Mike November, name's Chris, located in Bristol, Tennessee. This net meets each Tuesday at 9 p.m. on the 442.200 repeater. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the National Traffic System, and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. All amateurs are welcome to check in. At this time, do we have any emergency or priority traffic? Do we have any information for the National Traffic System? Do we have any announcements or bulletins for the net? Alright, nothing heard. At this time, we'll be taking check-ins from any mobiles or portables.
WE4AWJ, Emmett Portable, Bristol.
Emmett, do you want to make comments or stick around?
Stick around for a little while.
Alright, any other mobiles or portables? Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll open the floor for all check-ins.
Kilo Quebec 4, Delta, Charlie Papa, Jerry at South Holston Lake.
N4NT, Adam in Bristol.
4DRU, this is Adam in Abington.
Adam, what was your call sign again?
Which Adam you were talking to, but this is Adam in Abington. KN4DRU, that's Kilo November 4 Delta Romeo uniform.
Kilo November 4 Delta Romeo uniform. Okay, yeah, you're the one I was talking about. I got part of your call, didn't know if I had it right or not. All right, so it's the Kilo November 4 Delta Romeo uniform. All right, I got that. All right, back to you in a minute. Any other check-ins?
Kilo Delta 4 Whiskey Mike X-Ray, KD4 Mexican and Quiet Lodi.
Number 4 Tango Lima Bravo, Lesson Johnson City.
Delta 4 Whiskey Bravo, Bonnie, Bristol, in and out, please, sir.
Net control, please check in Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango, Richard and Elizabeth, in and out.
Alright, let me go through the list here, see if I've missed anybody. Got KQ4DCP, N4NT, KD4DRU, KD4WMX, N4TLB, KD4DWB Bonnie, and KZ4 India Tango Richard. Both of them were in and out. Any other check-ins before we go back for comment?
Whiskey Papa, Sue in Mendota, Virginia, checking in and out. Thank you.
Okay, the station in Mendota, try again. Somebody doubled with you, and I did copy both of them.
Quebec 4, Victor Whiskey Papa, this is Sue in Mendota, Virginia, checking in and out. Thank you.
Okay, Sue, I got you in and I appreciate you checking in. And the other station, try again.
X-Ray 4 Echo Tango, Eric in Kingsport, in and out.
I got you in and I appreciate you checking in. Alright, let's go back up top of our list. W4AWJ, Emmett, how's it going?
Well, good evening, Chris, and everybody on the net. Well, it's going. It was a pretty raw day today. We had a lot of rain, and then it cleared off, and we had a lot of wind. It's been blowing for about 2 days, so it's been pretty cold here. I think we're going to have an early winter. Anyway, I haven't been doing too awfully much this week of the weather, but I won't be trick-or-treating. I don't know if trick-or-treating is still allowed in Lodi, but I don't think I'm going to go this year. My face is just too ugly. Anyway, other than that, hope everybody's staying well and staying safe and keeping busy. And with that, I'll say 73 to everybody and turn it back to net control. This is W4AWJ.
Emmett, appreciate you checking in, my friend. 73, have a good. Alright, let's go down to KQ4DCP. Jerry, how's it going?
Going on the net. Got 47 degrees here on the lakeside. Going pretty well. I'm sure Ken might have told you, Chris, the Mears 443 is back in service right now, and we've got some more repeaters going up here shortly, so hopefully we'll get some use out of it. I know Adam, I ain't seen him at one of the meetings in a while, but we've grown a little bit at the Mears Club. So, but you know how it is. It's people that if they'll activate them and get them in use, they'll grow anyway. But anyways, back to the net. KQ4CCB clear.
Hey, Jerry, sound good, my friend. What other repeaters are coming online soon?
442 will be on the Walker Mountain there before hopefully about 2 weeks, and then we're looking at a big GMRS setup, and we're going to do a little bit to the Abingdon repeater. It's not going as good as, I don't know if it needs to be raised, maybe put another pole on it or what, but it'll be in doing a little work to it. But the 442 should be up for long, and it should have a good footprint. KQ4CCB, back to net.
That's the one big walker up in Withville, correct?
Quite in Withville. It's up in behind 7 Mile Forward up there. It'll be on the mountain up there.
Cool deal, cool deal. Yeah, and GMRS, that's going up there at the new club site, right?
Thinking about putting a commercial one. That's a smaller GMRS. We're talking about putting a commercial GMRS maybe up at the where the 442 is going to be, but that's still in the works also.
When the net's over, give me a phone call if you don't mind. If you're ready to copy the number, just let me know when you're ready. 423-341-0729.
All right.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. All right. After Jerry, we got N4NT. Go ahead, Adam.
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. I hope everybody's having a good evening. Appreciate everybody that checked in last week when we had the last call for Charlie KE4CCB. I recorded that and put it on YouTube and TikTok, and I sent a link to his family, and they were really touched and pleased by it. So I'm glad everybody checked in that did, and that we were able to do that. Those seem to be fitting tributes and go over really well to the families and everything. So glad to be able to provide that for them. But, not a whole lot to report here. I'm on the second week of day shifts. They started us on rotating shifts, and this was a couple of weeks ago was the first time we rotated, so I went from nights to days, and I'll stay that way for 10 weeks, and then around the first of the year I'll go back to nights for 10 weeks, and we just keep rotating in a cycle like that. So it's been kind of neat being back on day shift, and some of the guys that work with me have worked nights for a really long time, and this is their first venture in day shift since they were in training, so it's been kind of fun and interesting. I've got a really good crew, so they did good on nights, and they're rocking it on days as well. So anyway, hope everybody has a good evening. I'll turn it back to net control and say 7-3. This is N4NT.
All right, I appreciate you checking in, my friend. 73, have a good one. All right, let's go to the other Adam. KD4DRU. Go ahead, Adam.
After that, this KN4DRU, not a lot going on today. A little rain back and forth here in Abingdon. Worked most of the day. I worked in Chilhowie, so don't have many windows. It's in a little box, and it's your average Tuesday, and coming home, playing around a little on the internet. Playing a little on the computer here. Hopefully it's not causing too much buzz, but yeah. And enjoying listening to you guys. Back to net control.
Appreciate you checking in, my friend. Yeah, I know what you mean. My work, I've got my office is actually in an old, kind of a old shower, maybe like a sauna room, kind of in a way. Company I work for, it's an IT company, and they had bought an old, it was actually an old spa. So there was a lot of rooms that they had to do a lot of reconstruction in and everything, and upgrade. So they finally got my office done quite a few months ago and everything. And they're still trying to get the echo out of that room. It is so bad with an echo. But other than that, I love the office. It's actually probably one of the biggest offices there. So I enjoy the space. That I truly do. All right, Adam, appreciate you checking in, my friend. 73, have a good. All righty, let's go up to KD4WMX. Ken up in quiet Lodi, nothing going on. So I'll just forewarn everyone, we have to wait for just a few seconds before the repeater. Since he lives out in the middle of nowhere, he gives a whole new meaning to the word boonies. That is the God's honest truth. He does. So we'll let the repeater breathe and give it time to actually reach him up there. And kind of like, we're transmitting to Mars. It takes a while to get the signal there and back.
Well, hello everybody, this is KD4WMX, and I'm hitting the repeater, and yes, Mears Club is definitely growing. We got over 50 members, and we're eventually going to get an HF up and all that good stuff, so I don't know when. But anyway, hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll say 73, and I'll turn it back to net control. KD4WMX clear.
All right, Ken, appreciate you checking in, my friend. Partner, you haven't been on the net in quite a while, so I had to roast you really good tonight. Does that sound good to you?
Very much so, very much so. And I do live in the boonies.
I'll be that, my friend. Appreciate you checking in. 73, have a good. All right, let's go down to N4TLB. Go ahead, Les.
November 4, Tango Lima Bravo, Les in Johnson City. Hope everybody had a good day. You can stay dry with all the rain we had, and stay dry tomorrow. I think it's even going to rain more tomorrow, so everybody stay dry. Everybody have a good rest of the week. And I'll say 73. This is November 4, Tango Lima Bravo.
All right, Les, appreciate you checking in, my friend. 73. All right, after that, we had Bonnie, Richard, Sue, and Eric, who was all checked in and out tonight. And that brings us down to the bottom of our list. Do we have any other check-ins for the Bristol 440 net?
Chris, KQ4, IHI, Paul and Meadowview, in and out.
In there, Paul. Any others? All right, any other check-ins for the Bristol 440 net before we close it down tonight? All right, not hearing any more. We had 11 check-ins, so that sounds good tonight. Definitely enjoy having the good numbers here. So hopefully, since it's getting colder, and hopefully have a bigger turnout on the net and everything, and more people checking in. So definitely appreciate that. So appreciate everyone checked in tonight. So we would like to thank Todd Malone for the use of the repeater, so we can run the net, so till we can get hours back up 100%. So greatly appreciate Todd allowing us to use that. So with that, we'll go ahead and we'll close tonight's net. We're going to return the 442.200 back to general amateur use. This is K4XMN saying 73. Good night.